be known by the Hi there, my name is Tirsi Engelhardt, and I want to welcome you to the Unreasonably Grateful podcast, Living in Grace by Choice. First of all, welcome. I'm so grateful that you're here. It doesn't matter if this is your first time, if you've been with me for lots of episodes, or if perhaps you pop in and out. However you got here, I'm grateful that you're here, and I thank you for being a part of this journey. And I just remind you every week that I don't have your answers, that I'm simply sharing stories from my life, tidbits of wisdom I've gleaned on my own journey of recovering from an addictive lifestyle, healing from teenage sexual abuse, and then living with an eating disorder for 20 years. And now, soon entering into 41 years of recovery. So grateful that you're here. We're simply becoming together who we were created to be, the best version of ourselves, the one where all of those spiritual qualities that we all have, generosity, kindness, love, forgiveness, compassion, empathy, all of those qualities we each possess, whether they've been acknowledged, recognized, or not, and we can live from them rather than from the default, the defense, the defending, the judgment, the criticism, personal and on others, whatever it might be. We can actually live from those divine qualities. And that's what we're practicing here. So welcome. Great to have you. Okay. So this particular episode is called, what is it called? It's called, If I Was Given Another Chance, Nothing Would Be Wasted. And here's sort of where this is coming from. So a couple of things. We have a friend, a friend whose young son was in an automobile accident this week, and fortunately walked away okay, as did a couple of his friends, which had me also remember my own accident of just about a year ago. I think maybe exactly today, August 19th, a year ago, and just my experience of what it felt like, wow, that could have been so much worse. Like I could have hurt someone else. I oftentimes drive past that accident site and look at it and think about what happened and think about how it could have happened. And I'm so grateful and feel blessed that it happened the way it did. A couple of other people in our small town have died on that same road in this past year. And I look at the places where they were and just the circumstances. And I just realized how fortunate I was. But the idea that if we're given another chance, nothing would be wasted is that thought or that idea that we do waste a lot. And if we think about it, we waste our time, we waste our energy, we waste our love, we waste our attention, the greatest tool we have. We have it spent on things that, quite frankly, are just distractions, don't really make a difference, don't move us further along on our own path. They just kind of consume us. And yet, if you think about it, without the tragic event, we're all given another chance every single moment. I remember when my daughter was raising young children, and she used to say when she had lost it, she used to say, okay, I'm doing it's a do-over. I'm doing it again. And I certainly remember times in my life where I would beg for, please just give me another chance. Whether it's we feel like we're failing, whether we feel like we've messed up in some way. And so I want you to consider that you don't have to have a traumatic event. You don't have to have something frightening or life-threatening happen in order to be given another chance. In any moment, we can all begin again. In any moment, we can turn our lives over to not living with that habit, to giving up that particular attachment, to not necessarily saying everything that's on our mind and judging and assessing ourselves or others. At any moment, we can begin again. And one of the ways that we can practice this is pick a quality, any quality, some quality that you wish you had more of, whether it's patience, kindness, generosity, love, whatever it might be, pick a quality and then commit yourself to actually practicing that quality. You are given another chance, and you don't have to waste any more of your time, your energy, your attention. Those are the things that are so invaluable that we all waste. Certainly, there's other things. We can waste our money. There's lots of things we can waste, but the ones that are the most costly are our time, our attention, our energy. And so commit to picking a quality. Maybe you pick a different quality every day. Maybe you pick one this week, and commit to practicing that, bringing that into the forefront of your life, whatever it might be, until it's almost a default for you. Like that quality comes up faster than your judgments, your assessments, your opinions, or whatever else. So you are given another chance. You don't have to have a near miss. You can begin again at any moment. And one of the great ways to practice that is pick a quality and then take that on. Okay? Take it on this week. Pick one that inspires you. I'll be here next week, and I look forward to seeing you then. Have a beautiful week.